Dito sa Batangas, pinapakita natin sa buong mundo na ang solar power ang daang tungo sa isang pangmatagalan at malinis na paraan ng pagbibigay liwanag sa ating mga tahanan at industriya. Bukod sa nagagamit ng husto ang espasyo, makakadagdag pa ito sa kita ng mga magsasaka at makakatulong pa sa pagtiyak natin sa supply ng pagkain. Ang tawag sa ganitong gawi ay agrivoltaics. Ibig sabihin, pinagsasabay ang pagtatanim at ang pag-generate ng energy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippines is open to the future. We are open to business and innovation. Our arms are open to a future where clean energy is the norm.
So this facility is a 125 megawatt peak solar with 360 megawatt hour battery. This is pioneering because through this plant, we're aiming to deliver power for 24 hours uninterrupted. We are very careful to maintain the agriculture intent of the land. We work in partnership with local farmers. So we employ them, we provide the seeds where they can plant and grow high-value crops. And then kami na rin yung off-taker. So we help augment the income of the farmers.
Alam naman natin, di ba, yung si BBM is pushing for renewable energy. So kanina sinabi ni Oliver, yung 10 megawatt, ano ibig sabihin doon? We're supplying directly to the bottleneck sa local, meaning embedded siya ho. It doesn't have to course through the grid. So ano ibig sabihin? Mas makakamura yung presyo. At hindi siya fossil fuel based, meaning wala ko tayong binabayaran na gasolina. So we're not susceptible to price increase. So this could be the new generation of power source wherein the power cost is fixed and stable. Hindi kung kailangan tumaas yung dollar, yung peso, bumaba, tumataas ang presyo natin. So ito yung trust din ni President BBM.
Our vision has been to supply pure, reliable, renewable energy for the Philippines. With this technology, we're starting to see na pwede pala. So we can already address the base load requirement of the Philippines, and we are here to continue to support the renewable energy transition program of the Department of Energy. And obviously, at the end of the day, consumer din kami. So our desire is to lower down cost of electricity to every Filipino household.
Marami pong advantage tong City Core project na to. This will deliver Number one, magde-deliver to ng 125 megawatts of solar power. No, malinis na energy ang madideliver niya. Pangangailangan natin yan eh. We will always need more power for energy security. Second, this is the first of its kind in the country na yung solar power, base load power siya. Ano ibig sabihin ng base load power? Yun yung steady lang. Ang solar kasi, paakyat pababa. Depende kung may clouds or gabi, wala kang solar power. Pero eto naman, dahil napakalaki ng battery nila, ang sobra na solar power sa umaga, tinatago nila at ibabato nila sa gabi. And they will deliver 50 megawatts of base load. Yun yung steady lang 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days in a year. No? So, eto 50 megawatts. Malaki yan. Malaking impact yan. Kasi tayo konsumo lang natin sa bahay, ilan lang naman? 200 megawatts, 500 kilowatt hours, or maliit lang yung konsumo kada bahay. So this will benefit thousands of houses. Now, ang third niyan, what's beautiful about this project is that meron silang agriculture. So meron silang solar panels, tinaasan nila yan ng konti at magtatanim sila sa ilalim. So ngayon, inikot nga namin, tatanim sila ng sili or okra para testing muna, and then they will add more, no? Depende sa anong bagay dito. Pero this will also help employment for our communities here, and also meron tayong mga produce na agriculture na mabebenta nila sa mga tindahan dito or in establishments in Metro Manila. So multi-pronged ang advantage nitong project na to. Ito po, as directive ng presidente natin, we are working hard so we can reach 35% of our energy mix na renewable energy. Ito po, maganda po na directive to kasi hindi lang po nasisigurado yung energy security natin, hindi lang po, pero malinis pa na energy security. And the third point is indigenous. Atin na atin to. Atin yung solar power, atin din yung wind power tsaka water, no, ang hydro. So this is full circle, no? This is a good directive because it will benefit our country. No? It will benefit our country in several ways. So kami po, very inspired kami to reach the 35% by 2030. And I think our investors, our developers are also inspired. So salamat po, Mr. President, for inspiring us to do good work.